Good day, dear learners. I am teacher Sammy Maybanting of Compostela National High School, Compostela East District. I will be teaching you Introduction to the Philosophy of the Human Person in the Society. Let us discover wisdom in the world of philosophy. At the end of this module, you will be able to, number 1, explain the concept of the different societies and the human being's role in the society. Number 2, appreciate how society plays a big part to human development. Number 3, demonstrate the connection of human beings and the society. I would like you to prepare your pen and a piece of paper. Let us answer the activity, What I Know. Directions. Write the word true if the statement is correct, and write the word false if the statement is incorrect. Write your answer on a piece of paper. Number 1. Human person has all the freedom to choose. If your answer is true, you got it right. Number 2. Human person has less opportunity to succeed. Did you answer false? Brilliant! Number 3. Effective and efficient public service, education, and the maintenance of peace and order are some of the ways society ensures that we are able to have productive lives and realize our potential. If your answer is true, you're right. Number 4. Social movement is action done by various groups and organizations in pursuit of the common goal to bring about change. Did you answer true? That's great! And number 5, only influential people can make change in the society. If your answer is false, you got it right. This time, let us talk about the human person in this society. What is society? What inspires human beings to establish societies? Relationships that we experience in our lives depend on the level of our experience. For example, when we were mere children, we always depend on our family. As we grow older, we start to go with people in the community. From there, we began to relate ourselves with our opposite sex. In doing such, we exercised our freedom to do what we want to do. We are capable of establishing society by way of our different relationships with other people, such as friendships, alliances, or union that share common territory. Our relationships with other people caused us to survive. We survive because of our parents, our friends, and even our neighbors, may it be in school or in the workplace. The education we have starts from our home. We also learned starting from talking, reading, and writing, even values, good manners, and right conduct, simple household jobs. This education will continue when we go to school. When we graduated our education, we are already equipped with abilities, skills, and knowledge for us to become productive members of the society. Therefore, society helps us grow as a better person. Now, let us discuss the types of societies and its characteristics. Hunting and gathering society. This form of society is recognized as the earliest and the simplest, basically small and composed mostly of families. They are nomadic, meaning they kept on transferring from one place to another to look for food. Thus, they do not have permanent houses. Men are tasked to hunt large animals, while women are tasked in the collection of the vegetables and other crops. Pastoral society. This form of society is characterized by the raising of animals to supply their food, especially in the regions of the world where vegetables growing is not possible. They also engage in buying and selling of goods with other groups. Horticultural society. This form of society engages in the growing of plants, fruits, and vegetables. In this society, there is enough food supply. Some members of the society also engage in making crops and buying and selling of goods. Agricultural society. This form of society grows rice and other crops. They also began to farm and raise animals for food. They live permanently and improve the technology for farming. Money became a form of exchange for goods and services. Feudal society. It is a form of society in which the ruler or the lord owned all the land while the farmers or laborers farmed it. Industrial society. This society used machineries in the production of goods and services. Through innovations and technological advances, daily activities become easier and the lives of the people become better. Post-industrial society, also known as the virtual society. People use technology and the internet to communicate, to engage in business, and access different information that can be used to deal with daily activities. How does society influence our development as persons? As members of the society, we learn, we interact, we exercise our freedom, and we follow common beliefs, traditions, and norms or standards. Norms are a set of traits and behavior that society considers good and acceptable. The society expects us to behave the way it is used to. When we do not obey to the established norms, then we experience punishment for not doing so. Moreover, laws are made to provide us proper guidelines to sustain peace and order. Violation of law means punishment. On the other hand, folkways are traditional in nature and do not result in punishment if not followed. The person and the society are inseparable. One cannot exist without the other. It is a two-way relationship that binds both the person and the society for growth and development. We have our own individual assigned social roles in the society. Social roles are a set of connected behaviors expected to a certain person. Individuals with common or similar roles are grouped together to form social groups, and eventually the different social groups would become social institutions that include our family, our school, government, and among others. How does the society enable me to become a better person? Freedom is a fundamental right inherent by human beings. It is one of the natural rights that cannot be taken away from us. By all means, we have the right to exercise our freedom. But we have to remember always that freedom carries great responsibility. Our decisions and actions in exercising such freedom would greatly affect its outcome. Either it could make us or break us. For instance, if we are born poor, we have the freedom to strive hard, be educated, and we can look for ways to make our lives better. Our circumstances do not define who we are, but our decisions will. The society, especially the government, is a helping hand, providing us social services to better ourselves. Public service, free education, and health care, financial assistance, peace and order, to name a few. These services will be able to support us to reach our potentials. And with this, it could help us to be productive, become progressive, capable of making significant changes and contributions in our society. Let us always remember the famous dictum of Gabriel Marcel, an existentialist philosopher: esse est co esse. To be is to be with others. We must live in harmony. There are 4 questions of valuing life. What is sacred? What is spirit made? What is worth living for? And what is worth dying for? The answer to each is the same. Only love. Now that you have learned about the human person in the society, I want you to answer the activities in your module. You may check your answers by using the answer key at the endmost part of your module. And here are your additional activities. Reflection. Visit and observe one community in your barangay, town, or city. Based on your observation, write a reflection on how the people there do things that bring significant changes and contributions in this society. Once again, I am teacher Sammy Maybanting of Compostela National High School, Compostela East District, saying, dito sa TV Eskwela, sa pag-aaral, sama-sama. Bye-bye!